Hey gang, 2-minute drill here. I want to take a moment and talk to you about a key principle I learned many years ago, and that is this: success is a balance. There are many people that would define success, and probably most of society wraps success around being famous or making a lot of money. Those are probably the two big things. And I'm not necessarily going to say that's not true. I think we all define success ourselves, what matters to us. And that's probably the first step, is what's important to me. When it's all said and done, 30, 40, 50 years from now, and I look back on my life, what are the things that are going to have mattered to me most? What are the things that are going to have mattered to me most? And so the talk that I heard many years ago was that success is a balance. It's a balance of 4 key areas. And I've heard it said that it's 8 areas or whatever. And again, people can define these down further. You have to figure it out for yourself. But on a general level, success really comes down to 4 key things. One is finances. Okay? This is in no particular order. But let's be honest, in today's society, or most societies for that matter, money plays a role in how we live our lives, or how we can live our lives. It's a medium of exchange. It buys us, in a sense, lifestyle. Again, we could dig a little bit on that, and in order to do things, the more money you have, typically the more freedom you have to do the things that you want to do, usually. Second area is health. Okay? Health. You can have all the money in the world, but if you've lost your health, that's a pretty limiting factor. So you lose that quality of life. The third thing I want to talk about, or I want to mention, is spirituality. And I won't get too deep with that. I have my own faith, and hopefully you do too, and have thought through that. I think that's a big problem. A lot of people don't really take time to think about these things. Very important. But where are you spiritually, and what are you doing to grow in those areas, in that area in particular? And then the fourth one would be relationships. If you're married, certainly your relationship with your spouse, your kids, your parents, those that you're close to, relationships, okay? So I think success is a balance of those areas, and I think we can thrive significantly in all those areas. I believe a person doesn't have to be very successful in one at the expense of the other, yet I think a lot of times that's what happens. Some people are highly successful financially, but at the same time they've given up time with their family in order to do it. Not my call at all, but you have to figure out, after the fact, will I regret that? Or maybe in advance, will I have regretted that? That's maybe the best way to look at it. So I encourage you, live in a period, in a mode consistently of success. Keep balance. Identify what things are most important to you, and make sure you honor those things. They're the big rocks in your life. Honor those things. Have a great day.